Ladies and gents, ooh, this is very interesting. I wasn't sure exactly what to expect. This is the smallest bog islands ever. The islands, I guess for balance reasons, are connected to the corner of the map, like the edge of the map, which is not exactly what your normal bog islands map would look like. But this might be one of the maps that does not rely fully on towers. Oh boy, hold on, we've got action. And we have a rhino being stolen here. MBL is waiting for that rhino to wander this way, but Capoch has actually doubled back. Now, this is a map where you get 3 rhinos, so trying to steal one is a little ambitious, but they're playing to win here. And now Capoch is going to go this way. I love how much Capoch is trying to evade him. It's so funny because the map is so small. There's only so many ways you could go. And anyways, eventually MBL ends up finding him. It does look like Capoch is going to sneak away with these 2 water buffaloes. But this all has come at a great cost for Capoch. And that could be this scout. So there's 0 fish here? I don't know if that was intended. But there's no fish. So fishing is not an option unless you want to make fishing ships and make fish traps. What is consistent with this map compared to normal bog islands, though, is the extra buffaloes in the like side areas, which I think is what Capoch had found. I don't think he necessarily stole anything. Really important for MBL that he can take his rhinos. And Capoch's scout. It's like, you zoom out, you can't really tell. Zoom in. Oh, God, hold on. Just trying to be funny here. He wants to be one with the buffalo. Does not want to take any risks here. Capoch is stone and gold. Stone and gold. Okay, all that's good. So yeah, I'm trying to think about what strategy would be best. And if I had to guess, I would say Navy is the best approach. Probably Navy and probably towers. Probably both of those things. Also, like, Mongols have the hunt bonus. I didn't even talk about the civilizations yet. So this should be amazing for Capoch in terms of his feudal age uptime. Japanese are very flexible with the cheap lumber camps, mining camps. And they're better fishing civilization, but again, not having any fish in the middle, which might end up being a bug, honestly. I'm not sure what was intended. We're still doing a script, guys, so it's not a scenario. So a scenario is kind of what you did when you would make maps to play against the AI when you were 12. And you would give yourself all the hero units, and you give yourself tons of fortifications, and then you would you'd make a giant hill with, like, you'd probably add bridges, right? I used to just spam bridges. And, then you put a bunch of very weak units in a position where they're obviously going to get chewed up by you. You start it, and then it's like, ha ha ha, I feel so good. I just decimated that whole army, even though you just basically cheated. So how did I start talking about this? Why did I bring this up? I distracted myself with my own memories. Rip to the scout. What was I talking about? Oh, the fish. The fish. Okay, thank you. So my point is, a scenario, things are always there because you place them. A random map script, it still has the random aspects. So we're trying to keep this, as normal as possible. Thank you. But yeah, I was a big bridge guy. I'd have enemy on the other side of the river. I'd have the bridge. And then on the other side of the bridge was death and destruction. Ooh. So no dock for Capoch. I'm actually really happy that we're not seeing a dock, because I want to see 2 different types of strats face off. And super fast feudal into a tower here. Okay. And we're going to see a tower that will deny the stone. It will not fully deny the gold. Other stones are down here. So neutral stones. 2 stones here, 2 stones here. They both generated in the south, so advantage Capoch there. MBL did wall here, though. And Capoch didn't know that. Oh, you fool! Wow, he's not a fool. He lost the scout. He didn't see it. and it's really heads-up play from MBL. That is such an important little area for MBL. I also like how Capoch said, let's not try and batter this down, because he's just going to re-wall it. Let's just get a tower up so he can't add as many walls. Oh, man. MBL's going to make ships, dude. He's going to make demos. This is going to be so good for MBL. Tell me Capoch sees the dock at least. Okay, he saw that. So, my concern for Capoch is, you know, he's not going to have any army. It's just going to be towers. But he won the previous game that way, so. All right, what's the first ship? Transport? What? What? MBL's making a transport to escape? Let's go. Oh, I love that. I guess he wants the stone, maybe. I mean, Capoch will never expect a transport ship here. And then a demo. Oh, God. Okay, MBL, what you do here is you let him feel confident. You let him come through. So you let him go in, start building his tower, and then you boom him. You're very patient. Off to new lands. I hope you guys realize how ridiculous what we were witnessing is. Oh, no. Oh, no. Capoch, run away. Run away. Capoch. Oh. Oh, well, it was not as many as we wanted. But I'm sure that's just a tease for things to come in the future. Now Capoch realizes I can't go on the amphibious terrain, which is basically all this map is. Oh, my goodness. I mean, the first one, you got surprised, Capoch. The second one, I'm not really sure what you were expecting. Your villagers might not have heard the news. Maybe there was no way to transmit the news because the scout's dead. But MBL, perfect strat here. He just says, demos all the way. Now, what's funny is MBL can't actually mine gold right now. Because he can't take this gold, he can't take this stone. So he is a goldless player who wants to make ships. And so here he comes, and Capoch is like, yes, we've denied the gold from him. We're okay. And... Oh! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wasn't expecting that one. That was pretty slick there from Capoch. But MBL's got more villagers. And I think this tower here, it will eventually go down. He's going to run out of stone because he's not mining stone anymore. MBL might not know that, though. I think Capoch has reached the point in this game where he's like, I have to take risks. I don't have a dock yet. I can't give up this tower. But if he can make demos too, this can turn right around. This is crazy. So MBL has stone income. He now was going to drop a tower here. Capoch can't see the stone being mined. He will probably remember there were villagers. And he might look down here. There goes the demo. We have had some big old demos. Look at that KD. That's crazy. Oh, Capoch. You got to find an area to do damage with this. Oh, MBL sees it. MBL sees it. Quick walling from the demo. Quick wall. Wow. That was really well played. Obviously, he traded 1-for-1 with a demo and lost his house and palisades, so he lost like 30 more wood or something. But the alternative was he would lose all of his villagers. So he's just getting enough gold here to you know, to make demos. Both players are really scared to be on the amphibious terrain right now. No, no, no. Oh, MBL's gonna try and squeeze through! Squeeze! Ah! Did you see all the demo? Watch this. Watch how the demo styles here. I think this is really the demo's fault for trying to brag before hitting the villagers. It's like, I'm so good. I'm gonna whoop. Little style move. That was really cool, actually. Anyways, we continue on. Good awareness from Capoch to get the quick walls down. There is maybe an argument to make normal types of navy. Like galleys, maybe? Ooh, MBL going to tower here. Capoch going to counter tower. MBL misclicked and he clicked the tree. He's chopping the tree, not building the tower. There we go. And he's rushing this down at the same time. Uh-oh. Ooh, wow, this is interesting. You have to go for this. You have to just get the free Vil kills if you're Capoch, right? Get the freebies. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Okay, so gets the kills. KD's even now. Well, like, very close to even. MBL figures he's got, like, only so much time to rush this down before the next demo comes out. I don't know, MBL. Oh, dude, MBL. This can't be worth it. This can't be worth it, MBL. It's not worth it. It is not. Run away. Get out of here. Oh. The demo sometimes makes a sound before it actually goes off. The Capoch with 22 villagers now. It's 16 for MBL. And the most important stat of all is, do you have access to like gold right now? And Capoch does. MBL does not yet. He could take this gold right now, but things are very pricey, even with the Japanese. Here, Capoch paying attention. Saw that demo was there. MBL has that demo. Capoch also has the demo in the dock. Wow. This is so good. Okay. Now, you don't want to use a demo on one villager. I would say that would be, considering these economies, a bit of a waste. Up. Yeah, okay, but it's way better than using it on a tower that is already going to die anyways. Obviously, Capoch made a mistake there. Is showing he wants to show the world that he too is human. Okay. Oh, another demo goes down. It's a pretty big deal. Capoch is actually chopping wood with these villagers. That's his only villagers chopping wood here. Stone mining, gold mining, he's got it all. Tower war still so important. I think MBL will be dead if he does not somehow win this tower war. Unfortunately, like, well, he could go this way. Like, he could maybe take some of this gold, in all honesty, and walk back and forth. Demos trade. Yeah, but this gold is just simply not an option right now. Is there a way that you could somehow get your opponent's villagers exposed enough to demo them? This is like a nice little nook. Nice little safe space for Capoch. He essentially dock blocked it. I wonder if he thought about that when he built the dock. I'm going to assume no, because that was such a long time ago. For those that missed this detail, after the previous game concluded, I was like, guys, I gotta step away. I've had to pee really bad for the last hour. And then I look and I saw they started the next game. And I was immediately like, oh, crap. Okay, well, I'll hold it a bit longer. And then I saw it was the only freaking water map in the entire map pool that they decided to choose here. This is killing me. It's all right. I'll be fine. This goes on long enough, they might even run out of the stone that they're mining. Right? Like, I guess you could technically take this if you're Capoch. Nah, he's still got so much more stone. He has taken it in a lot of different areas. I think he was taking it here as well. MBL's now out of stone. But he has more stone in the bank. He could still play the repair game. There's probably a better way. Maybe repair war. Probably a better way for me to say it, but... Uh-oh, uh-oh. MBL's exposed. Quick wall, houses. Ooh. This outpost is really coming in clutch for MBL, giving him all that vision, so he has plenty of time to react. And he's just going to hide it there. And both players will wait. I want to look at the stat of this villager's life. Where's the graph? Look at the variety of jobs this man has worked. Food, stone, building, repairing, other. What is other? Is that garrisoned, maybe? I've never seen other before. Moving, idle. Oh, demo v demo. Sorry, got a little distracted with the pie chart. Fletching coming in for MBL. An upgrade that Capoch does not have. And that could make a bit of difference here in the tower war. This tower will... What is, you know, continuing to fire. And there's another tower behind this. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, demo. Quick walls. So good from MBL, seriously. Like, he is so much more exposed with his villagers than Capoch is. And he's still done a good job. This guy was just over there for no reason. And Capoch uses the demo against the outpost. So a tip for you guys, always put your demos on stand grounds. Because they will just attack the nearest thing otherwise when you look, you know, to go do something else. How do you think new villagers are spawned? There's your other. No. No, that's not what that meant. Okay, I see movement. And it's Capoch. Capoch is here. Now, this is scary when there could be demos, right? And you've got the towers as well with fletching now. I think Capoch wants a little bit more space to work with, which is understandable on a map that's so scrunched. But he does need to be careful here. Both players playing a risky game. They might look away from this. Capoch lost a villager there. I'm waiting for demos. Capoch will probably send a demo that way. MBL? Maybe sensing there's blood in the water. Oh, well, there's blood in the water, literally. And he loses 2 vills. He's going to lose these villagers as well. Oh, MBL's reached the point where he's out of stone, guys. He's out of stone. And he's maybe making a tower here to push back there. If anything, I think maybe rushing this would be the idea. He is killing some of the villagers. But Capoch, he took the early control with the Mongols and used all that hunt very well. And it's so tough for MBL to recover right now. Yeah, I actually think instead of going this way... Oh, wait a second. This tower from MBL is shooting this tower down, and Capoch can't do anything about it. Sick. Capoch trying to flee. Capoch's demo goes down. Why do I feel like there's a chance for MBL right now? Yeah, it's rough still. It's rough. Res collected here. Only 1,000 more for Capoch. Dang. Yeah, Capoch is quote-unquote wasting demos. But at the end of this game, the most created military unit is going to be demos. And there will be a big difference between the amount of demos made. And what Capoch has done well is he's got the positioning. Like, this positioning led to him having a good, you know, potential to make the demos and whatnot. Like, this is something that MBL could have achieved if MBL had Mongols and was faster, right? Because this is arguably more exposed. So that was really crazy and maybe even understated on my part, controlling these resources. I like the galley edition. I'm not sure if it'll do it, but like against demos and against towers, I feel like it could work. And guys, wait a second. Capoch doesn't have any towers at home. MBL's got a tower here. MBL's got a tower here. MBL has a galley now. MBL can take some gold. Dang. I mean, the tower's going to go up for Capoch here. And then Capoch's tower will force the galleys away. But even right here could be awkward. MBL's back on some stone now. It's also, if you have 1,000 gold, you want to market. Where do you build the market? Do you delete your town center to build the market? Probably not the best of choices. Guys, MBL's got a real chance in this game. What a stubborn player, dude. Watch this. He is going to change the whole complexion of this game here. He's going to come over here. He's going to rush this down. These 3 villagers or 2 villagers are then going to be exposed. He did lose a villager there, but he actually walled that tower up so Capoch can't garrison there. The galleys are going to pull back against the fires. They can come over here and kill these villagers if they are still alive. And Capoch has forgotten about that. Capoch definitely needs a market right now. He will get the tower up. This game is so close. The random fire galley raid into the farms or the... I think they're still farms. They're just rice farms when they're built in that terrain. Eco KD getting a bit closer. Nice defense there from MBL. MBL taking the score lead. If that means anything to you, he's taken the score lead. Sheesh. Someone's asking about the minus 7k meme. So for those that don't know the minus 7k meme, I was streaming. I forget which Hidden Cup it was, honestly. I think it was Hidden Cup 3 or 4. One of those two. And I had Twitch front page, which basically means that I'm seen by more people. And I was casting... Yeah, it must have been 3 because it was Joan the Maid, right? So the hero was Joan the Maid. And I was like, so-and-so is wiping the floor here. And then I was like, well, actually, it'd be more accurate that Joan wipes the floor because she's a maid. Which is not offensive. I maintain it's not offensive. It's a maid. There's nothing wrong with that. People were joking like, oh, that's so mean, huh? No, that's the job. That's what a maid does. Nothing wrong with that. Anyways, so just so happens right when I made the joke, I lost Twitch front page. And so the view count went down by 7,000. And when I made the joke, I thought... I didn't realize that I lost Twitch front page, so I thought I offended 7,000 people. And turns out I obviously found out later that that wasn't the case. I hope. We don't know. They never came back. Men can be maids too. Yes, but the name was Joan the Maid. That's all I'm saying. All right. So anyways, so that's where the minus 7k comes from. So if I ever make a joke that's like people consider borderline, people just say minus 7k. So, guys, Capoch is on the way to the next stage. I think he wants to build a castle, and I'm very concerned. Like, it felt like, you know, a couple demos went down for Capoch, a couple things went wrong, and MBL's been able to find access to resources again. Look at Capoch's position. He's going to be minus 7k villagers in a second if he tries to build a castle. Dude, you're not getting a castle up here. Well, maybe he will, actually. Tower needs to kill a galley. Oh, kill another galley. Capoch needs this desperately. Oh, he's killed enough galleys, maybe. This is the same thing that happened to Capoch in another game. It's like you get the control, and then you go Castle Age, and Castle Age is so expensive, you can't necessarily get the payoff from it. But, also in another game, Capoch got the castle up, and it changed the game. Whoa. Someone said it's okay. That joke had to be made. Ah! That's a plus 7k joke if I've ever seen it. All right, castle will go up. Now, it doesn't free up many resources. But I think it shoots down 2 towers, which could give you wood and stone. And you still have some gold here for your Capoch. Also, Capoch can make... I don't even know if it's worth making Mangadai, but you can make Mangadai instead of ships. I do feel like here, stopping Vil production to get Bodkin Arrow could be a big change. But your instincts as a player is always to make more villagers. Yeah, Mangadai versus Shooty Boat. I think Shooty Boat would win. But it is just a galley. But no, it's 6 base attack for a Mangadai, 6 base attack for a galley. Galley's got double the HP. So, yeah. I think MBL's hoping that Capoch will eventually run out of wood. And like I said, Capoch queuing up 2 villagers just out of habit here. If he does lose this game, that might be something we look back to. But he has been ahead for quite a long time. Somehow, hasn't been massively ahead, though, after the start. MBL's done such a great job here. And when you get to the next stage, there needs to be some level of benefit. Both players have no eco upgrades, right? The benefit here has been the castle and the Mangadai. That's it. And if the castle and the Mangadai don't really give enough benefit, MBL could still be fine. Like, it's still a tower war, kind of a ranged unit on water type of battle. I think MBL, with a couple good engagements, could still be okay. And then maybe Capoch runs out of gold? Guys, he's got 100 more gold there? He's also running out of access to wood? I actually think MBL can do this. It is imperative he keeps these towers up, though. This tower is probably... These 2 towers are going to be enough to deny that wood. Uh-oh, Bodkin's in. But before Bodkin can come in, MBL went in and sniped a ship. Does lose one of his own there, though. 34 pop for MBL. 35 pop for Capoch. You could be anywhere else on the internet right now, and this is the place you choose to be, and you've witnessed the worst thing that could have happened for MBL. Oh, no. Thank you for being here to share that moment with me. Yikes. I mean, they were weak, and I think either a misclick there or he's trying to kill the weak villagers that he saw. Because he will feel very far behind, because he's not even close to clicking up the Castle Age. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Garrison. 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 Quick wall. Garrison. Okay. Quick walls happened. Garrisons did not. 3 towers here. Quick wall! Quick wall! Nope. Okay. Very messy, but I prefer Bodkin. Bodkin galleys are going to be stronger. Capoch has more galleys at the moment. The villager move here is very risky for him, though. Guys, this is their 8th straight game with these settings. Their brains are probably jello right now. I'm seeing Capoch rush with Vills. Maybe a random demo. This would be the moment for like a hero demo for MBL. Crazy, man. Capoch cannot advance that way. MBL's towers have done very good job in this game. 12 kills. Capoch is obsessed with Mangadai. I love Mangadai as a unit, so I'm happy he's made them for that reason. I guess there is a cost difference between a Mangadai and a Galley, which I didn't mention earlier. MBL was unable to stop this tower from going up for Capoch, and that's what Capoch wanted here. Capoch can gallop over here to deny more stone, and this might be where MBL has to tap out. The galleys are also going this way, so Capoch could shoot down all the towers here. He could deny resources here, and he could kill villagers here as well. Now, this is a play all 10, so it's not like your traditional best of anything. So for those that really care about the series, it would just mean that Capoch can't lose the series. But, you know, excited to see how things pan out in the final 2 games, especially because I'm going to ask them to use exploding villagers for the last one. And then maybe that becomes a thing. Tiny maps, exploding villagers. I did ask them yesterday, and they said great. But it was in like a paragraph of text, like these are the maps, this is what I suggest. And I don't know if they read all the words that I say. So I'm not going to force them to do it if they have an objection after so many games. But I think it would be fun. MBL has more population than Capoch. In case you didn't realize. 26 pop. He will have more galleys soon than Capoch will. He's got more villagers than Capoch does. And Capoch doesn't have access to gold, guys. Which is the key thing here. Now, he will eventually maybe get gold if he can get over here, but MBL's making another tower. MBL can win this freaking game. Can absolutely win this game from the feudal age. Now, I wonder, does this tower range... Ooh, that's important. This tower ranging. This tower is kind of nice. This tower shooting. This tower is really nice. Now, Capoch has no more gold. He had gold. It's all gone. It's been gone for a bit. MBL still has gold. And MBL will have the greater galley mass. What MBL can't do, though, is get close to the towers. So you have to, like... you almost need to hope that Capoch feels confident after he takes your tower down and then makes a move. The only reason MBL is still playing on Down in Age and Forever Feudal is because he recognizes what I just said. He like, you can see the whole map. Wild stuff here. How is this so close? Capoch is also out of stone to mine. except for the 49 stone there. I think Capoch is going to garrison here to shoot this tower down, and then he may consider a very well-placed tower to shoot the other 2 towers down with his Bodcanero range. This is like the calm before the storm here. I mean, we're in the middle of a very gigantic storm, but it's like it's really high stress situation where both players have to conserve their numbers and be so cautious. We're 50 minutes into this. Why is the longest one when I have to pee? I can't look away though. It's worth it. 6 galleys soon. Careful, careful. See, you can't... Oh, no, it got stuck. Thanks, DE. I know exactly what that was. Sometimes ships get stuck, especially on amphibious terrain. Every time I say something like that, people say you need a pee bottle, and it just makes me wonder if, like, that's something people rely on when they're gaming, you know? Oh, this T90 cast is so good. I'm not going to walk down the hall. I just use that bottle again. Like, I get it on, like, road trips, you know, where you really can't stop or something for whatever reason. MBL. He'll never reach Castle Age. There's no way. Like, he would need to have so many farms to get the food. It's better to spend that food on more villagers, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Even on that, I'm not sure. Capoch has done so good to not, like, shoot this tower down and then immediately just go rush in. But, you know, there's going to be a part of him that's like, I need to push and use my advantage because that's what pros do. But you just cannot. This might reach a point where it is... You are at a disadvantage if you are aggressive in any way, shape, or form. And so both players just camp. Oh, no. Oh, crap. I didn't think about that. If there's no advantages to pushing, they might be incentivized to just sit there. Villagers have died for MBL over here. It is 20 villagers for Capoch, 25 for MBL. MBL is approaching the resources to go castle. He's idled his TC. He's buying food. Might actually happen. He still has gold available here. Okay, to my live viewers, if you had to pick a winner right now, tell me who would win this game. Be bold, my friends. Be bold. It's a 50-50 chance. And to YouTube commenters later, you can guess as well, and we'll take your word for it that you didn't skip ahead. Seeing a lot of MBLs. Quite a few Capoches as well. Interesting. Okay. If Capoch had enough stone for one more tower, I think that he maybe added stone walls or repaired somewhere. If he just had one more tower to maybe be able to shoot back some of the other towers. Actually here, like, a tower here. Actually, he's going to do it. Okay. Everyone who just said MBL is going to be so upset with themselves in a second. Ready? Capoch is going to Vil Rush this. Oh, he needs to shoot the palisade first. That's not... Those aren't your walls. Don't... shoot it with your galleys. Don't let him know. What's happening? Okay. All right, here we go. So, MBL needs to defend this. These 2 towers are so important. Capoch is... Oh, he bought stone. He wants to drop a tower instead. Okay. Man, the tower placement is so important here. And MBL still needs the food for Bodcanero. So that is not a guarantee for him here. And Capoch is... He feels like MBL knows now. He saw MBL's stone walls here. So at least you forced MBL to spend more stone doing that. MBL will lose a dock, which is a pretty big deal here. Then it's 1 dock for both. But MBL's chopping more trees. What a frustrating position to be in. Ooh, this tower's getting shot down. Yeah, I swear, you've got to, like, make the next tower here. before MBL gets bodkin. And hope everything goes right. Oh, man. It would be 10 galleys for one and 11 for the other. Is now is he going to drop the tower? Yeah, actually, you don't want to tower this area. There's so many other towers. Here, there's just 2. Don't lose it. Don't lose ships. Don't lose ships. Oh, he's so desperate. He wants to distract so we can get the most ideal tower. MBL went in there, feeling like there was an opportunity. Capoch. Ooh. Well, he's going to have a tower. I feel like the ships are so expensive, though, right? It's expensive for both, and MBL would have to come in closer, and villagers are needed. MBL's going to try and repair. MBL's double towers, focused primarily on the Navy. Again, this is kind of what we said, where if you're aggressive, it could hurt you. And I think that has happened for Capoch here. He loses all of his ships. He has no gold. He has no wood. You can see what he's trying to do because he wants to claim this area. Now, where this gets funny is MBL can't push the double tower stack. If he loses this double tower stack, which he is right now, then Capoch can take wood and gold and be back in it. But MBL still has wood, MBL still has gold, and MBL has the ships right now. So I think MBL should be okay. Just ridiculous. Like, as I've said many times, every game turns into something a little bit different. This one has been wild. This is so hard to play. Like, this is so much harder than anything these guys have probably played in months. So difficult. It's a whole new world. And MBL wants to tie up the score here. And MBL's being patient here. Because the towers are MVP. Village is going down for Capoch. See, Capoch doesn't have the wood income or the stone income that MBL has access to. So I think MBL can do this. Also, 2 towers here, firing on 1. This tower does not help in the tower war. It only helps in the event the Navy goes in there. Capoch is down to his last tree here. It's not forest nothing. It's nothing forest. I don't have no clue. This is the Vil Rush of a desperate man right here. And I think MBL knows it. MBL knows. And the demo's going in. He can't help himself. Boom! What a way to finish it. Capoch at 12 population. And MBL knows. He probably knew like 15 minutes ago that he still had a chance. Crazy stuff, man. And yep, goes in. Lets his towers do their thing. Tower's going to go down for Capoch. Well, it won't actually. Villagers are going to go down, though. And MBL will add siege as well. And this is just ridiculous. Capoch down to 6 pop. He's probably like, you've got to be kidding me. How? And he calls the GG. What a game. What a game. How, man? Woo. And MBL gets upset when I call him the cockroach of Age of Empires. You can't kill him. He'll always come back, this guy. 78 to 59 KD. This whole game was so problematic for him, man. What was the difference in the up times? Where is that? Look at the difference in castle times. 36 minutes for Capoch. 57 minutes from MBL. And Capoch played so incredibly well. He will maybe look back at a couple of the demos going down and maybe trying to rush Castle Age with such a low Navy number behind it as a mistake. But I think all the decisions he made were understandable. The Castle Age made sense with the resources he had. He did go for ships. He needed access to resources. So he committed here to get access to resources. Wasn't able to get the resources in the end. And someone says, how can you not capitalize on that castle time difference? It's small maps. Like, it's a completely different scenario. You're under so many different levels of pressure. There's towers everywhere. It's so difficult to, right? The Bodkin arrow didn't pay off for Capoch because he lost the towers. Or because MBL had towers. And if you're like, well, why did MBL have more towers? It comes back to the stubbornness from MBL.